All right, this is Kmart with Kate and the Mart RC. This build is going to be the VRD Mullet. Going to use the VPS 02910 brass F10 straight axle steer knuckles. Because I like that extra weight up front. When we get there. These are the ones without the protective little black pieces. It's the big fatty. It's the big fatty. It's the big fatty. So this is plastic to plastic, so no Loctite. Don't normally use a drill to put a new kit together. I'm trying to get this done before tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna, so I don't know why I bothered, but I put it down on 1 anytime I do this. And I split it. This is why I don't do this. I must have grabbed the wrong one. All right, so this is what I learned. They decided to put one long one in there, and this is all the screws I have, so this belongs to this. So what they did is they put one long screw in there, and using the drill, I didn't feel it hit bottom. That's why I don't like using the drill. What was I just saying? Well, it hit bottom and tore this up. So luckily, I have some screws downstairs, and I had an H10 axle down there that I changed the metal, and so I did have an extra one of these. So lucky me. But if you didn't have any extra parts to fix this, you couldn't go forward. So double check all your links. I didn't. I'm in a hurry, and that's what happens when you get in a hurry. So I can get this fixed. I have one extra long screw. I mean, sure, I could probably write Vanquish and complain, but why? It was ultimately my fault. I'm in too big a hurry putting it together with a drill that I don't like doing. And just punch that all the way through. So we're back on track, and go rob it from somewhere else, but I'm not going to use them because I broke a set of H10 axles, and then I went to metal axles. So I had extra parts. Thank goodness. So what did we learn, boys and girls? Don't get in a hurry and just assume all the screws you've pulled to the side are all the same size. Oh well. Yeah, let's take it off before I do it again. Yeah, don't think I'm gonna get this done tonight. It's going on 4:45. Unless I stay up till midnight. Now that kind of ran into a little hiccup. All right, well, we're back on track, I suppose. My fault. So now I'm just not gonna. I know I'm not gonna get this done tonight, so I'm just gonna slow it down and do it right. I gotta an event to go to tomorrow. So I kind of wanted to take this, but it ain't happening. And this is not rolling real free either. Usually. All right, let's make sure we grab the right screws for the next step. So I have 8. So I have 4 of these. But I have 6 of them, so hopefully 2 more go somewhere else. Okay, those 4, those 2 bearings, flip. those other two. The little stoppers. But I'm using these. It's pretty funny. Jesus criminy. Yeah, that's not the bearing that goes in there. That's definitely the bearing that goes in there. That fits tight. It almost looks ovaled. Oh, that one fit right in there. All right, that's, well, kind of. Are you serious? The bearing fell out while I was putting that in there. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. It had to because it's too loose. But it's better to pull it out and check. It did. There we go. I knew it seemed too loose. Okay, just making sure I'm putting it the right way. Okay. Make sure that bearing didn't fall out. The axle did. Alright, where's that other big bearing? There. See if we can get it to fit in this one. Oh, because it kind of fits in an angle, so that's my problem. I'm trying to put it in. Oh, and then it just slides right in. What the? I don't know. I don't know, folks. Don't know. bearing in first. Beautiful. Beautiful. No leftover bearings. As long as that one doesn't pop out. Okay. Let's see here where these are probably the straights. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that, and that. Oh, they have you do that last. Okay, well, whatever. Oh. Oh, if you follow the page, you know that I used GT3 servos, but this is rated actually faster than the GT3. So, and I have one on my optic because it was on sale and I haven't had any issues with it, but I don't have it hooked up to BEC. This one is going to be hooked up to BEC, so it will put out at 8.4 to be 0.11 seconds, and at 8.4 to be 1,080 inch-pounds. 80 ounce inch-pounds. So 1,080. Where the GT3 is only, what is it, 1025 or 1035, one of the two. So this is just a hair stronger and a hair faster. We will find out. And if that's the case, I'm going to put a BEC in my other H10 to make it faster. So this is a ProTech 1KTBL. So we shall see. We shall see how it holds up. Like I said, I've got one of my H10s because I got it on sale, and it was before I started. I think I had it just laying around because I do bashers too. And I think I had it and had them for my bashers. I know it's a little overkill for a basher. You really don't need fast steering or strong steering, but a lot of times I have big tires, bigger motors, go faster. I kind of like to have control of my car, so I do like a better servo in my basher. I tried to save oxes. I can't say I've had any problems with them, but they're loud. But like I said, I haven't had any problems with them, so I can't say anything bad about them. That's for sure. again, I am not going to put the servo horn on because I don't have, I need to get one of those servo centering devices. I really do. So I will put the servo horn on another time. Oh. That is stupid. So they have you take out the bolts that hold the bearing inside to put these longer screws in. Yeah, well, if I would have paid attention, I wouldn't have stripped that screw. Now what have I? Because this goes on here. All right, well, I apparently did not read the directions good enough. It did just say 2, and it's the bottom ones. I assumed it was 4 because I saw that one. So that was my mistake. They didn't short me a screw. I put 2 too many in there. This is when you put the longer ones in here. And then that makes sense. I'll bet this one here is that 15, which is the long one I said they gave me that I... No, I still need a 10. No, that's weird. So they did give me a longer one that I don't need, unless it's I need it somewhere else. I don't know. I don't like that it goes into those flimsy pieces that hold the bearing in, though. Yeah, I don't. Well, that's all the more reason that upgrade to the metal ones. For sure. I will definitely be doing that. Probably the metal diff covers and the metal bearing holders, because this sits in there. That's not a lot to hold this strong servo with, just my opinion. Gotta be that side. Der. It's not a long screw. Nope. Yeah. No, it still hits. Wow, that's there is a lot more threads down here, so I am going to space them down. They did not give me any spacers, but that is what's going to happen. Yeah, because it's not any better. And it's pushing it down. So, I wonder, boy, I don't know if I can cut that in half. I have some standoffs. Let me go see if I got something that'll work. Alright, I don't know if these holes are going to be too big. They might. Oops. No, that would actually work. That's probably the smallest ones too. Oh, I know. I do have smaller ones. Look at those two. Oh, yeah. The green ones are too big. All right, so I bought these standoffs for, I don't even remember for what, but I never used them. Just glad I remembered I had them in there. So let's let's see how this is gonna work. All right, so it wasn't because these were on backwards. They're designed to go on either side. So I was hoping maybe the angle was kind of goofy, and maybe that's why. But it's not. It might be my servo, and I can only lift it up so high, and it still hits. I don't like it. So what we're gonna do is customize it. Why not? That's what this hobby's all about. That's what this hobby is all about. So we're going to put a spacer in between there and there. And it should be just enough. And it's orange. Well, it is the mullet. And if you've seen the body, it's stickered. The whole body has just got the stickers. It's not painted. Hopefully my threads come out the bottom, and it does. The threads come out the bottom. Cool, I could put a bigger spacer in there, but I think this will be plenty big enough. One on each side. And then just an extra one. One here. Oh, that's cool. It's the same size, so it's not even gonna, I don't think anybody's gonna notice. Well, I will. I might do that on the VRD. I mean, the VRD clears a little better. But, I mean, if I put this little eensy-weensy little standoff in there, it would clear a lot better. Hey, let's see what we got. It still hits, but nowhere near. Pull up the servo. Yeah, there we go. Move that servo up all the way to its utmost position. we go. And it doesn't hit. Look at that. Sweet. It's got plenty of clearance. Just that little bit. Okay. I like it. I might do the same thing on my VRD. Huh. I'm going to call it good. Okay, that is complete finally. That took pulling teeth. All right. Now we'll work on the rear one.